girl EuniyceMari here, and so today I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to care for fine natural hair. If you're new to my channel, hello, my name is EuniyceMari and my channel is all about informative beauty, from skincare, hair care, makeup, DIY, all that fun stuff. If you're not subscribed to my channel, girl, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click that subscribe button, thumbs up this video, and share your girl with the world. So let's talk about how to care for fine natural hair. I thought this topic would be really good for today because as I was doing my hair earlier, I really do feel like my hair is thinning out in certain areas. Sometimes I overdo it because I forget how fine my hair is, and we'll get through the whole fine and density. Like, I really want to talk about that in this video because some people think of fine one way, but fine has a few definitions when it comes to hair, so we'll talk about that. But quickly, before I get into this video, if you are curious about my hair type or how I cleanse my hair, my whole wash day, any of that, I have a full natural hair playlist. It will be above and down below, as well as if you're curious about what I have going on right now, it's just a ponytail and I have some free truss hair on the back, and I also have a video of how I did that, so I'll put it above and down below for you to go and check it out. So let's talk about my hair first so that we can kind of relate this into this whole topic today. So if you can see, I have really fine hair. You can tell just from looking at my perimeter on its own. That just says it a lot. I have fine hair, which I mean is by fine strands. My strands on my hair, they're like super tiny. Like, I think my strands are thinner than a thread. They're really fine, and I have high density, so I have really fine hair, but I have a lot of it. Usually when I tell people that I have fine hair, they're like, no you don't, because they're looking at the density of my hair. I have a high density. Now, density is a lot of hair. Density is how thick your ponytail is, or density is just the amount in the diameter of the head, like how many what's the word, how many like follicles there are to like the portions of your head. So I have very fine hair. I would say it's very fine, and a high density. But a lot of people think that when you say fine hair, they think of somebody who has a low density fine hair. Okay, let's talk about this real quick. Low density fine hair is totally different than my hair, which is fine hair, high density. So you'll see somebody that has really fine hair, but you can see their scalp. That's low density. So they don't have a lot of strands on their hair, and they're on their head, a lot of follicles on their head, and they have a very fine hair. So that's fine hair, low density. Okay, I think my hair type is a very tricky hair type. I think my hair type, as far as density and fine and strand density as well, it's a hard one because I have so much of it, yet it is so delicate. When it comes to styling this type of hair, this type of natural hair, fine natural hair, you have to be really, tip number one, you have to be really careful with how you manipulate the hair. Okay, how you comb the hair. It's easier for you to break hairs. It's easier for you to put too much tension on hairs. And in my case, it's good that I have a lot of it, because I feel like even when I'm combing through my hair or I do a ponytail, I have so much of it that it kind of supports each other, if you know what I mean. Versus if I had a low density, these ponytails and stuff, you guys, that I do, like these buns that I do, and then like even braiding my hair, that I feel would be out of the question. My hair would not be able to survive that. But pretty much just, you have to comb the hair really gently. You can't like rake through it. You can't put it into too many buns, too many ponytails. You just can't do too much manipulation with it because it will break. Okay, it is fine. The hair is very fragile. Okay, tip number two that I had is that you don't want to do anything too tight. You don't want to do anything that puts too much strain, once again, on the strand, because the strand will break. It's delicate, it's fragile. So that kind of goes in hand with number one as far as manipulation. 3, light products. You guys, fine hair, you don't need to put a lot of products in your hair. I know for me, when I use a lot of products, it kind of just weighs my hair down. For me, lighter products are the best. Now, the reason why I get my ponytails to look so slick and together is because I do kind of put on a lot of like edge control and stuff, and my hair lays down really flat. But that's good for ponytails. But I feel like if you're going for maybe a twist style, or you're going for a more hair out type of style, you want to be very mindful of what you are putting on your hair, because if you saturate fine hair with too heavy of a product, it weighs it down. That's why I can't use shea butter in my hair. I tried it, but it just smothers my poor fine hair. It just smothers it, and my hair is like, what are you doing? Like, it's too much. Versus somebody who has a thicker strand, they can do that and it looks fine. No, shea butter on my hair is a no go. It is too heavy. The overall tip to anyone out there who has the same hair type as me, or if you have natural fine hair, it's just being careful of the manipulation. I think that is the main part of it that really gets me. And also too, using proteins in your hair care regimen. So finding things that have proteins in it that help to support the strands. Depending on if you're high porosity, low porosity, there's so much more to it, but you want to make sure you are also throwing in protein treatments, or using something that is protein, light proteins, not anything that's heavy, that is going to just help to support the strand of the hair as well. I just feel like those are some key tips when it comes to fine natural hair. There's only so much you can do with it and about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have what you have, and it is harder, I feel, to, or you have to be a lot more delicate with it versus somebody who has maybe a medium density strand. Now, the thing about fine hair is that it takes to heat very well. So if you were to straighten your hair, press it, flat iron it, you can get a really good press, okay, or a really good flat iron, because your hair is fine. But you also want to be very careful, because you can burn the hair out very easily. If you guys have any questions about natural fine hair, leave them down below and I will definitely answer them for you. And as well as, like I said, if you want to see my natural hair playlist, I will leave it above and down below for you guys to go and check out as well. But thank you so much for watching. This is your girl EuniyceMari. Make sure to rate, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I will see you guys in a later video. Bye.